Alright, welcome to day 3 of our house build. We're down at the actual house site, a little bit from the Kubo. We have a lot of the holes are being dug out. It looks like the septic is being dug out right now. We have the well. It's finished. The flow of the water isn't great yet. It's supposed to improve a little bit. We need to put some concrete around it and stuff, but it is flowing. It was very clear water that's flowing, but because it's not concreted in yet, every time you move it and you pump water, the pipe moves, which creates cloudy water down in the bottom. It stirs it up down in the bottom, and it comes out pretty gnarly looking. So, but we do have water, so our goal to have water to build is done. So we do have water.
It's getting clear.
Well, that's because it's been sitting for a while. And once we've got it concreted in, everybody's telling me that it'll
settle.
It'll settle more, and the flow will pick up a little bit. So we'll see. I don't care, just as long as we have enough to make the build happen. So we just got back from town. Had to pay a few bills. Had to do some more orders. So we'll have sand and gravel come in tomorrow. On Saturday we will have the first 1,000 hollow blocks come in for delivery as well. Our first pour for the house is scheduled for Saturday. So we're moving right along. These guys are working really hard. I mean, they are, I don't remember now, they've got 7 or 8 columns built already, and they're working on the I don't know what they call it. It's like a platform that the column sits on. It's all rebar. Sits in the bottom of the hole. The column sits on that. They're making those now. They are really just knocking them out. And this is totally different from a normal house build in the United States. Totally different, obviously, but man, they're doing good. I mean, and luckily we have that Kubo built. Now that's something that I wanted from the start, because I thought it would be a good place to get out of the sun. And we built a big one, and it gives a lot of shade around the area, so they're actually able to work in the shade. And I do think they're getting more done by working in the shade like that. Now, once all of these columns are done and everything, then they got to walk them all the way down to the house. But at least while they're working, they're not getting killed out in this heat. Right now, the sun is like fry an egg hot sun. I mean, it is really hot.
There's a little breeze.
A little bit of a breeze, but if you spend any time out here at all, then you're going to be sweating buckets. But so it's a little after 10 o'clock right now, and like I said, we've been jumping, running, doing what we need to do, and these guys have been cranking it out. I mean, they've been doing a great job, so I've been very pleased with everything that I've seen. They're building some strong stuff. They're putting some strong stuff together. So we'll keep at it today, and we'll probably do another short video that we'll tie together with this one this afternoon and give you an update near the end of the day.
Tanungin mo, lunchtime. Adobong chicken with coconut milk. It looks good. My sister cooked it. Dito na lang sila kumuha. So it's almost lunch. So we're getting ready. I'm hungry. It is 3 in the afternoon right now. So it's the workers' break time. My husband is over here at the far end of our property to trim those trees that was already like laying down because the roots are already up. They said that it was because of an previous floods that affected it before, long time ago or something, or a storm that hit them. It's not flood. And so he cut all of it to make into a firewood that we can use, because we still have to dry it before we can burn it, so we can use that when we cook lunch, so we can actually cook here by the kubo instead of cooking it at the house. So that's why we're here. And look at the view. It's a little gloomy, but here in the back, it's actually, the view is actually prettier. Wow, ang baka. Did you get to finish all?
What?
Did you get to finish all?
Yeah, it's done.
Ah. Oh yeah. So yeah.
I mean, we don't have a whole lot of trees here.
Yeah, there's not much trees. There's only what, 3? 2, 3. So I will show you.
But overall, I mean, it looks a lot better than it is.
So this is what it looks like. That is the tree.
Because it was growing out instead of up.
Yeah. Look at the root. It's like it was standing before, but then by some strong wind from the typhoon, it fall on its side, and it's growing upright like this. So he cutted this, so it's still alive. So it's the end of day 3 today. So far, this is what has been done. All the 15 columns of steel that they are going to put in the columns in there. So yeah.
They should start going, they're going to tie them in, start trimming the holes and tie it in tomorrow.
So they're gonna tie in.
Hopefully we will see some of these go up tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So
I think they're doing really good. Working really hard.
yeah.
I think they're doing
we need to bring this back in the house. So the excavation in the house. All the columns is done, right? What do you want?
Yes, all the excavation in the house for the columns and the foundation is done.
It's done today.
They need to trim it with by hand with shovels.
Yeah.
But all the holes are dug.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's the end of day 3.
Everything is dug. This little excavator, even though it's costing a little bit of money, especially for the Philippines, it's costing a fair amount of money for the Philippines. But when you get down about 4 to 5 feet in this ground here, it gets extremely hard. It's really hard packed, almost like quartz, like just disintegrated quartz all packed together. It's really, really hard. So if they were to do this by hand, and the excavators even had some hard time getting through that stuff. So if they had done this by hand, it would take at least a couple weeks. And the foreman said he guessed probably closer to 3 weeks if you did it all by hand. So in 3 days, we've gotten all of the excavation done instead of possibly 3 weeks. So it's going well. Everything is coming together pretty quick. I mean, it may not seem like it's going quick, but when you're seeing the progress of basically raw rebar and tie wire get put into columns and stacked up like they are now, and you can see the size of the rebar that's being used, and I mean it's really strong. So it'll be fun to watch in the next day or two. We're planning on Saturday and Sunday pouring for the foundation. So that's what the foreman is planning, and we're gonna go with that. But it's pretty exciting. It's a lot of work. Even, you know, I'm not doing the work. You know, we did some wood cutting today so we could have cook fires over here. And I've done some stuff on the sheds, and you know, and of course I worked on the Kubo forever, but you know, I'm not going to get in these guys' way. They're the ones who know what they're doing. But any way I can help and do a few things around here, I'm going to do it. So, you know, try and help them out as much as we can. So, and that's both of us. We're both doing that, not just me. But so it's been a good day. So sun's going down. We're gonna call it a day today, and we'll be back here tomorrow for day number 4.